Hello everyone, welcome to the Wet at Work podcast. You're with your host, Julian Leahy. Today I'm joined by the fantastic Peter Swain, June Edward, and Terence Chatmon. Welcome to the show. Guests.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Alright, so we're going to play Jeoparty. The music is on and the fantastic June Edward is going to kick things off. The categories are royalty, world of food, alphabet soup, anatomy, by the numbers, or geography. What would you like, June?
I guess I'll start off big and go with World of Food for 500.
World of Food for 500. Stem of a variety of lily known in Old England as sparrowgrass. Stem of a variety of lily. Anyone got any idea? No? It's a tough one.
No.
500 points is tough. Asparagus. Sparrowgrass. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right. You're still in control, June.
Let's try World of Food for 400.
World of Food for 400. French for sour wine. In the UK, it's great on fish and chips. You can jump in. Peter, the English.
That's got to be what is vinegar.
Let's take a look. Vinegar is correct. Peter Swain from Bath, England, is now in control. What would you like, Peter? Or let me just show you the board. That might help.
Let's go for by the numbers for 400.
By the numbers, 400. A race run by couples tied together at the ankle.
Three-legged race.
Let's take a look. Three-legged race is correct. Well done. Peter Swain storms ahead to 800 points. What would you like, Peter?
Let's do royalty for 200.
Royalty. These seem a little skewed for the English here. Let's take a look. King for 72 years. He devoted more than 40 to building Versailles. That's a long reign for a king.
I'm going to guess Louis.
It's
Louis?
let's
Okay.
go for Louis the 15th.
And which Louis did you go for, June?
I'm going to go with the 14th.
Okay.
That was my other choice.
All right. Whoever's closest gets it. Louis the 14th
14th.
is correct, which was June. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well done, June. You've wrestled back control. Poor old Terence is sitting over there, but he's going to have a turn soon. June, what would you like?
Let's go with by the numbers for 300.
By the numbers for 300. How many in a Hungry Baker's dozen?
I got that. 13.
13 is correct. Well done. June, you are in control.
Let's do by the numbers for 500.
By the numbers for 500. 500 points. Musical about Continental Congress. It included song Sit Down, John. Musical about Continental Congress. What does that mean?
I know that. I know the answer to this too. I'm trying to think of the name of the song.
Well, you just need to know about the name of the musical.
Oh, there was a musical for it. That I wasn't aware of.
Sit Down, John. I want to know what Continental Congress. It sounds like something you do on your honeymoon. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Has anyone got a guess? 1776, which is also the year that USA was formed. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what the song was from.
Okay, might have been worth a guess on that one. Now I've totally forgotten who's in control. Was it Peter? It was. Sorry, June. Sorry, June. You've still got.
Let's try alphabet soup.
Alphabet soup for 400. Favorite letter of eccentric billionaire Elon Musk.
X
is correct. We don't even need to click on that. We will. That is correct. Well done. June is on 900. Peter is on 800. Terence has not even been given a shot yet, but he will. Trust me. June, what would you like?
Let's try alphabet soup for 500.
Alphabet soup for 500. Binet and Simon's measure of mental age. Now, this is usually initials in this category, so two letters is the answer to this question.
What's B and S?
As in, oh right, I thought you meant something else.
What's D and Y, huh?
Well, what are we measuring somebody to see how smart they are? Let's take a
IQ.
look. IQ is correct. June was quick off the mark there. Still in control. What would you like, June?
Let's try anatomy for 300.
If you happen to know any of these, anybody, you can shout out the question. I just wanted you to know that. Number of chambers in a judge's heart.
4 like the rest.
Did you say,
Maybe.
what was that?
4 like everyone
Let's
else.
take a look. And maybe there are also 4 chambers in the courts. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is June got that one correct. Well done, June. And you're still in control. What would you like?
Let's do anatomy for 400.
Anatomy for 400. The body has over 60,000 miles of them.
Artery.
Veins.
Yeah, I think June just got in there. Either of...
Well, arteries and veins are different because arteries and veins are 2 different things. Blood vessels, both.
Both.
All right, I'm going to give you both points because you both got that one. All right. And what we're going to do, we're going to kick over to Terence. And you can pick a category at the very least. Terence Chatmon, what would you like?
At least, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have to go by the numbers for 200.
By the numbers for 200. The point values an ace can have in blackjack.
11 and 1.
Wow, that was very close. I think June got off the mark slightly quicker. Do you agree with that, gentlemen?
Depends on the delay.
Yes, it does. All right, well, I'll give it to June. That's what I heard. But not by much. It was a whisker. All right, June, what would you like?
Let's do by the numbers for 100.
By the numbers for 100. Paul Simon had this many ways to leave your lover.
50.
June is absolutely dominating at this point. Well done, June. All right, what would you like?
Alphabet soup for 300 since you're there.
Alphabet soup for 300. Medical nickname of 70s basketball star Julius Erving.
Doctor.
Dr. J.
That was Peter got that one. And also Terence got the full version of it. I think I'll give it to... I'm going to give it to Peter. He got in there first. Dr. J. I feel like I should give points. I'm going to give points to Terence as well because he got the full thing. All right. That way I feel it. I feel everything's fair. All right. Peter, what would you like?
Let's do World of Food for 300.
World of Food for 300. An old song goes, I have a lovely bunch of these. What was that?
Coconuts. Coconuts.
Did you say that first, Peter?
I definitely said that one first.
You did. Okay. Yep. So just had my headphone off. All right, Peter, you're in control still. What would you like? Let's get this out of the way.
Let's go to that category no one wants to go for. Let's go for Geography for 300.
Geography of 300 is probably the easiest one. A third of the size of the US, this royal kingdom has no rivers or lakes, but lots of oil.
The Royal Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is correct. Well done, Peter. That was 300 points, which brings you to 2,100, and it's only a couple of hundred points behind June. Well done. What would you like, Peter Swain?
Geography for 200.
Geography 200. Europe's only wild monkeys live on this rock of
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar is correct. Peter is storming into 100 points behind. What would you like, Peter?
Geography for 100, and so we can wrap up that.
Christmas, Easter, or Bermuda, for example.
Triangles. Triangles.
Islands is correct. Well done, Peter. Would you like to continue on geography?
Seems to be going all right. Geography for 400.
400. Largest country entirely in Europe.
Ukraine.
Anyone else?
Russia.
Four,
Not part of Europe, technically.
3, 2, 1. France. All right, now, Peter, you're still in control. If you don't get this one right, we're going to go over to Terence. Peter, what would you like?
Geography for 500.
Geography for 500. Clocks in Lima, Peru read the same as this in US time zone.
Central.
You say Central?
Yeah.
Terence,
Pacific.
guess a time zone. Guess a US time zone. So we're the only one left.
Central.
It's already been said. You might as well guess something different.
Oh, I'll take, we say Pacific, Central, so
We're at
Mountain Time.
New York. Eastern.
Eastern Time.
All right. Well done.
Eastern.
You got a little bit of a nudge from the host, but that's all right. Well done,
Yeah. Hey,
Terence.
need all the help we can get.
Yeah, well, you didn't get a word in edgeways yet, but you're in control now. So what would you like, Terence Chatmon?
Well, let's go for alphabet soup.
Alphabet soup for
200.
200. What do you call the old years before Jesus?
BC.
Okay, now I heard something on the right that was early. Who said that? Was that Peter or Terence? Yeah, it was Peter. Okay, I thought so. Well done. And you're in control now, Peter.
Anatomy for 500.
Anatomy for 500. Prominent zygomatic bones considered an attractive facial feature.
Bones.
Cheekbones is correct for 500 points. All of a sudden, Peter Swain's on 3,100. June, not far behind on 2,400. And I still believe in Terence. We need to get you back, Terence. You didn't even get a look in. All right. Peter, you're in control. What would you like?
Royalty for 400.
Royalty for 400. Royal families of Germany, Russia, Denmark, and Greece could call her the grandmother of Europe.
Prussia.
It's actually a famous British royal monarch.
Yep. But I think
Gotta beat Elizabeth. There's many of them.
All right, Elizabeth. Peter,
Elizabeth II.
why not pick a different one if you're somebody's beaten you to one? You know what I mean?
Okay, let's go for Elizabeth first.
Okay, and Terence, give us a famous queen.
Elizabeth III.
Okay.
Just go with the third then.
It is Queen Victoria.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, Victoria.
Okay, I think we're over to Terence, are we? Yes, Terence.
Let's do royalty for 500.
Royalty for 500.
Royalty for 500.
Country where Queens Beatrix, Wilhelmina, and Juliana were inaugurated, not crowned.
Monaco.
Monaco. Interesting. That's where old Princess Grace was from. Let's take a look. Nobody else is shopping in the Netherlands.
Lyon.
I forget that they
The
have
Netherlands.
queens over in Holland. Okay, you're still in control for one more, Terence. If you get this right, you will remain in control.
Let's go world of food for 200.
World of food for 200. When its coffee crop was destroyed around 1870, Ceylon switched to
Tea.
growing this. Peter, I think, got in there on that one. Does everyone agree? Yep.
I don't know what he said though.
T is correct. Peter is back in control. Peter, got a couple left. What would you like?
Royalty for 300.
Royalty for 300. Temporarily exiled in 53, this Islamic ruler was permanently banished in 79.
The Ayatollah.
Good guess. Anyone else? Think of a similar title from Iran. That would be my guess. Not the Ayatollah. What other titles have they had for people in Iran? In fact, I think the Ayatollah was the one that gave him the boot.
I think you're right.
All right, it is the Shah, which was more like the king, and the Ayatollah was more like the Pope, I guess, would be the way to explain it. You're still in control, I believe, Peter. What would you like?
That's me for 200.
And now to me for 200. Over half of these are in your
Bones.
hands. Bones. Let's take a look. Quick as a flash, June Edward has picked up 200 points. She's on 2,600. Peter is on 3,300. Terence on 800. We've got only 400 points on the board. June's in control. What would you like?
Alphabet soup for 100.
Alphabet soup for 100. He's the heavyweight of the A-team and fought Rocky Balboa.
Mr. T.
Mr. T is correct. Peter Swain just picked up 100 points. He's on 3,400. Looking hard to beat. What would you like, Peter?
World of Food for 100.
World of Food for 100. Like chop suey, this predictive Chinese sweet was invented in
Fortune
America.
cookie.
Fortune
Spaghetti.
cookie is correct. Well done, Peter. Absolutely very strong in the second half of this match. Peter's still in control. What would you like?
Royalty for 100.
Royalty for 100. While on the Riviera, she made To Catch a Thief and
Princess Grace.
incredible. Well done, June Edward. Fantastic. We just talked about her. Wow. And finishing off, June, you must pick this one. Mark Anthony borrowed them, then bent them. Van Gogh threw them away.
Yeah.
June, I think, got that one.
Yep.
2,800. Peter Swain on 3,500. And Terence Chatmon on 800. Well done. Fantastic game. Peter, you have made it through to the Champions Round, should you wish to come back. And what we're going to do now, I think we're going to talk to Terence, because most of the questions got gobbled up before you even had a chance. Terence, tell us what you've been up to.
Must have been a delay in my system.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was the internet. All
No,
right.
great job. Great job, Peter and June. Well, what's been happening, as we look at families and as we come up on a special holiday season, my heart is bent around families and what's taking place in families through parenting. And I hope us all a very merry holiday season and families united in the spirit.
And Peter, you started life as a executive, and what are you doing now?
So I was.
Oh,
I
sorry,
started life.
Terence. Sorry. Continue on, Terence, with your story.
Yeah, so my story, I started out, actually, I'll give you a quick story. When I was 6 years old, I used to return what we call in Chicago pop bottles for a refund. And some 20, 30 years later, I ended up leading 2/3 of the Coca-Cola company on the fountain side. And so as an executive for Coca-Cola, managing what we call quick service restaurants, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger Kings, et cetera. But now I'm taking that expertise and transforming families and how they do life together, how they share in the gospel message together, et cetera. And so now it's transforming families, and it's a different type of thirst that I'm trying to quench.
Awesome. And Peter, what are you up to? Tell us now, and welcome.
Thank you. And thank you both to June and Terence. That was good fun. And thank you to yourself. That was great fun. I run an AI mastermind, which I set up about a year ago, helping companies work out how to actually get ROI from AI.
Tell us about the search engine thing that you built, or the ratings.
The little. So I was the lead developer on the UK version of Yelp in 1994, which had the 30-second listing in Yahoo. And then I created the first mobile agency in Europe and worked for people like Ali G, Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay, Microsoft, Apple, Google, some small folks like that. So I've been in disruption and tech for all of my life.
Yes, interesting. And the whole AI thing is fascinating, Peter. And one thing I've been wondering about it is you know, a lot of the blog posts I see are written by AI. But do you think they're able to be detected? Can you write undetectable AI content?
So you certainly can write undetectable AI content. I would say most people are accessing about 1% of what AI can actually do for them. So they turn out fairly lowbrow, cookie cutter stuff, which certainly Google can and will not like. Not because it's AI, but just because Google doesn't like lowbrow, cookie cutter stuff. But yeah, you can certainly use AI to produce content that is as good, if not better, than you could do yourself and cannot be detected by it. 100%.
And what were you doing on NBC recently, Peter?
Oh, I launched my book. I wrote my book this year, which became an international bestseller. It was called Proud or Rich, and it was a collection of 52 life lessons that I learned from mentors, which I launched in order to support a charity called Lemonade Day, who run entrepreneurial boot camps for kids in inner cities in order to help them understand financial literacy, money, entrepreneurship. So I was really, really pleased and honored to help to support them with the launch of the book.
Awesome. And if people want to get in touch with you, Peter, what's the best way?
I would suggest that they look at the Mastermind so we have the Mastermind, we have a 2-week free trial, which is at roaimastermind.com/free trial. So return on artificial intelligence, ROAI mastermind.com/free trial. Anyone can rock up for 2 weeks, see what we do, see if we can help them increase their revenue and cut their costs, which is our goal.
Yeah, I'll get that up. And what about you, Terence? How's the best way to contact you?
Yeah, so my organization is Victorious, IOUS, Victorious Family, and they can reach us at victoriousfamily.org.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll get those up towards the end of the show. And let's go and talk to June Edward. Well done, June, firstly, on playing the game. And
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad you had fun. And tell us a little bit about what you're up to. Question I've got for June, it says, should I get a divorce?
You know, it's funny. I'm a relationship expert, and I teach people how to get out of their head and in touch with their soul. So I will never tell someone the answer to that question, because you are the only person that knows the answer to that question once you get in touch with your soul, not in your head. Your head is a computer, and when you make a decision from your head, it's a crapshoot, 50-50. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, but you're always going to be questioning that decision. When you make a decision from your soul, it's a knowing, and you know it's the right decision. And when you follow that, it works out the right way 100% of the time. So I only work with one person and when it's having relationship issues, because it only takes one person to make or break it.
Yes, and June, you know, I was actually talking to my wife today about, not that, but about midlife crises. And when you see, we were talking about Drew Carey, who is a really nice guy, I like him, but he was going out with this like 25-year-old sex therapist or something. And I was just, you know, why, in your opinion, do people have midlife crises, June?
So when you can't make a decision for yourself or move forward when you're supposed to, the universe will step in and make sure that that happens. So if you get in touch with your soul, you get on the path that you're supposed to be on, you can make these decisions yourself and not have to wait for the universe to actually push you.
Yeah. And sorry, just lost my track. And if people want to get in touch with you, June, are you mostly on your website or Facebook, Instagram?
I'm on all the social medias. They can go to my website, juneedward.com. They can sign up for a free webinar and learn how energy works. There's lots of videos they can watch there. All of my books are for sale there. My latest one, the best-selling book, All's Fair in Love and Karma. There's links to all that. You can find that at any bookstore, Amazon, online, on my website. You can book appointments with me. If you're not in the United States, I do work by Skype and by Zoom as well. And I have a 7-week online program to teach people how to change their energy, how to look at life from a higher perspective, and how to reconcile all their relationships.
Awesome. What I'll do, I'll put all the correct links in the show notes. And Peter, is this your website?
That's the one, yeah.
That's the one. So there's Peter's, and Terrence is not there. All right, where's Terrence's? Okay, I'll see if I can. I'll edit that in. Don't worry. All right. Thank you very much, our wonderful guests, for playing, and congratulations to the winner, Peter Swain. We'll have him back. And if you want to get in touch with our guests, check out the show notes. I will update them in about 60 seconds, so they'll be up to date. Thanks for listening and watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.